Hey guys, Billie Jenkins here with Silver Creek Doodles. Poppy and Kevin's litter is 4 weeks old tomorrow, so I wanted to go ahead and get them out and show them off. So Poppy and Kevin's litter is 4 weeks old. Oh my goodness. So we already have puppies that are talking and walking around, and ever since what happened to Eleanor's pink collar, which is now Miss Olive that broke her back leg, we've kind of prolonged a little bit, pushed it back of adding in the grates until Mama is kind of out of there. Tomorrow, Mom's gonna get all cleaned up. She's gonna be pulled away from her puppies. They're gonna get the grates and they're gonna start spending most of the time by themselves. Obviously, Mom will go in a couple times a day and feed, but this is also, we're gonna add food. We're gonna start weaning Mom, getting her used to hanging out with us, and the milk supply getting more filled and not getting relieved as quick. That's what helps the whole weaning process and stuff. So I'm super excited to show you guys kind of what's going on. I'm gonna wait and actually post this video tomorrow just because I want you to see the before and after. I might like do it in the morning, kind of showing you what it looks like overnight, and then how we change it. You know, in the morning, they're gonna get water, they're gonna get food. I'm super excited. So let's go ahead and start with the first puppy. So we are going to start with Mr. Blue, and he was our firstborn. So he's got the white chin, white chest, a little bit on the back feet, but he's pretty much solid with some abstract markings. Yeah. He's already reserved. He's a sweet, sweet boy. I'm gonna try to start holding them back here a little bit so y'all can see how small they are compared to it being so close to the camera. It's because this is us side by side. Side by side. Super sweet puppies. I know last video we had Poppy's guardians come and visit, and that's what kind of showed them off, but I did kind of want to show them off in front of the ring light. All of that good stuff. His teeth look perfect. Not coming in yet, but his bite looks like it's in the right spot. So his teeth are barely, I can feel his canines in his back teeth, but some of his teeth haven't came in, but that's gonna be really nice when he starts eating. It's gonna help break those through. Obviously the food is gonna be soft, but as about 2 weeks go by, we'll start adding a little bit of more hard food in there, so it'll help break any tooth that's not out of that skin. But this is Mr. Blue. And he is reserved, but he is doing fantastic. So next is Miss Pink. So she's got the dash of white on top of her nose, her chin, down her neck, on her chest, pretty big chest. We have this front paw and these back feet. She's that nice red color. So something with Miss Pink, I'll explain it with the other ones too. Can you see the undercoat color of the white? So she will not have, her chest will be, or it looks like it at least, but her chest looks like it's gonna be pretty pure white, but her feet, where they've got the undertone of red, that is called roan. So their dad, Kevin, actually carries the roan gene. It's actually very rare in Goldendoodle. So when I got his testing back, when I got his embark back, and I saw that he was a carrier, I was so excited. But you can't tell looking at him because it only shows on the white part. And he doesn't really have that white. What do you think, Miss Pink? But she's gorgeous. Her teeth are a little bit more through than Mr. Blue, but bite looks perfect too. And we're growing up. Yes, we are. She's beautiful. Here's Miss Purple. So she is reserved. So I didn't say anything about Miss Pink, but I'll kind of explain the females towards the end. But she's reserved. Look at all this white. Nice frosted tip, which means that she will darken. So another thing, just like I said about Miss Pink, do you see this little brown around her nose? Undertone of under the feet. It looks like she also carries roan. So she's just gorgeous. She's a pretty girl. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Nice, big, big white markings. Like, look at that. And are you looking at yourself in the camera? You're beautiful. All right, and her teeth also look perfect. Her bite looks good. She looks to have the most teeth so far. You're gonna be ready to eat, aren't ya? Yes, ma'am. Miss Orange is our next little fur baby to show off. Is she not gorgeous? She has the little tiny nose. I definitely think that she's gonna take after Kevin with size-wise. She just has a little petite nose. She has that white, you know, just little splash on her nose. We got her chin, on her neck, down her chest, a little bit of white on that foot, and definitely the back feet. But take a look at those back feet. You see that undertone? So she also has the roan gene. So adorable. Yeah. I love it's like they got little beady eyes. This litter is pretty consistent with that. But I think it has to also do with like Eleanor, and you know, Eleanor is Poppy's mama, so Eleanor is the grandma. What do you think, pretty? Pretty girl? Just gorgeous. Oh, and tip of the tail too. Here's Miss Yellow. So she is another one of our tuxedos. It doesn't go up between the eyes super thick, but it does go up enough it is connected. And then we've got the white on the chin, the chest, and all 4 feet, and tip of the tail. If you can see the red around the nose, and then the undertone of the white. So she also is a roan baby. So she's definitely got some roan in there. She's a chunky monkey compared to the others. Her teeth, well, the other girls. Her teeth are perfect. She has the most teeth so far. Mr. Red is the last one. But as of right now, she has the most teeth grown in. I will say, when I just was holding her, she does have a little umbilical hernia that I felt. And I need to look back and see from the birthing if she had, you know, not a tough delivery, but if she kind of had a little bit of pulling on that, or if mom, I might have made note because mom was very licky, you know, and wanting to clean and stuff. And that's one thing that we want to make sure is until the umbilical cord's dry that the moms aren't pulling on them too much. Some moms are like excessive cleaners and it can cause that. So what do you think, Miss Priss? But this is Miss Yellow, and it is our last female to show. So I'm going to talk about kind of what's going on with the females. So we have Miss Purple reserved. So she's one of the females. She's out of the picture. And then we've got Yellow, Pink, and Orange. So the 2 girls that are mostly solid with some white markings, white chest and all that, that have their own markings as well. We have someone who has first pick of those 3 girls. Well, when I started seeing the roan markings, I went ahead and threw a spot in for us. So that actually is leaving 1 puppy available. I will say that I really was interested, I think, in this girl. The other girls too, but we've got to make sure, like, she's got a hernia. So there's always a chance that it's genetic. So we'd never want to keep one back that has a hernia, because there's been people that I know that have kept dogs with hernias, got the hernias fixed, bred the dog, and never had puppies with hernias. So it definitely can be from the birthing, but I just don't want to take the chance that if it is genetic, I don't want to produce a lot of that because we hardly ever have hernias. We've maybe had 5 total in the past 11 years of breeding. But someone has first pick, and then us if we decide to keep one, and then there's the last spot open. There's always a chance that we don't keep one. So there's always that chance. But there's at least one of those females available, but possibly 2. All right, so here is Mr. Red. Look at the contrast of his coat. Beautiful, full muzzle, up between the eyes, top of the head. Are you a handsome boy? Yes, you are. All 4 feet. Tip of the tail. Ooh, you tucked your tail. Big white chest. All the way down the chin. You are a handsome boy. Yes, you are. So he is also reserved. So both boys are reserved. Miss Purple, the darker tuxedo, she's reserved. And then 2 of the females, possibly only 1 is reserved. Always check my website out though, because we might, have on there more up-to-date stuff. All right, so everybody's teeth is good so far. His canines are already in the perfect spot. His front teeth are kind of right on top of each other, so I'm hoping for no underbite, but his canines are in perfect spot. So hopefully as his little jaws grow and, everything is doing fine, that your jaws and everything, that your bite will just line up perfect. Of course, we'll show in a week or 2, kind of just an update to see what it does. What do you think it'll do, huh? All right, but this is Mr. Red. All right, so we're bringing Mr. Red back. What are you thinking? So this is their area now. We usually have the trays in the water already here. You can see they're pottying. But what we're gonna do is once Mama gets out tomorrow in the morning, I'm gonna set this up and show you guys what it looks like. We're gonna get everything cleaned up. Y'all making messes, huh? Yeah. But they are doing so good, and I'm so proud of them. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, guys, good morning. Waking you up again. See what you guys think about this food. Oh my goodness, Miss Purple is loving it. They say, what is this? Stay on your own side, Miss Press. Look. They love it. Good job, guys. Good job. Miss Purple is going to town. You have to share. Yeah. right, so they have almost cleaned it up, just a little few pieces.
I am so proud of you guys. Yes, I am. I'm so proud. Y'all did a good job. Yes, you did. Oh my goodness, good job, guys.
All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Of course, we've got a lot of stuff coming on. We've got a lot of stuff that's gonna be them going outside and then playing and, you know, just getting more mature. So I'm super excited about that. So if this is your first time here, don't forget to hit that subscribe link. Give us a thumbs up if you like what we're doing. We appreciate you watching these videos, and we'll see you next time. Bye.